Chevrolet's Colorado has one of the most uneven track records of any mid-sized truck on the market. Some model years have been racking up 200,000 miles without breaking a sweat, while others started falling apart before the first oil change was due. If you're shopping for a used Colorado right now, the model year you pick is going to matter more than the price, the mileage, or even the trim level. Here's everything you need to know to avoid the ones that are going to drain your wallet and find the ones built to run forever. First, let's get into the ones that are going to cost you, and the first one has a problem so widespread it ended up defining the entire model year. Number 3. 2015 Chevrolet Colorado. Buying the first year of a redesigned truck is always a gamble, and the 2015 Colorado is one of the clearest reminders of why that gamble so often doesn't pay off. After a 7-year absence from the segment, Chevrolet came back with a truck that looked great and earned strong press reviews, but underneath that first impression, early production issues were already stacking up. The 8-speed automatic became the defining problem. Anyone who's felt their vehicle shudder at highway speeds and spent months chasing a fix that never quite stuck will recognize what 2015 owners were going through. V6-equipped models saw widespread reports of harsh shifting, gear hunting, and torque converter shudder. GM issued software updates and replaced torque converters under warranty on a significant number of trucks, but many owners needed multiple rounds of repairs before the problem went away for good. Electrical issues added to the frustration. Backup cameras, infotainment units, and body electronics all generated consistent complaints, with battery drain and random warning lights that were hard to trace. The combination of transmission trouble and electrical uncertainty makes the 2015 a model year that carries more risk than reward. The 2015 had serious problems, but the next two trucks were dealing with those same issues from day one, before anyone had a fix. Number 2. 2004 Chevrolet Colorado. Rolling out an entirely new platform is never without risk, and buyers who picked up a 2004 Colorado found that out fast. A new chassis, new engines, and updated technology gave Chevrolet's compact truck lineup a significant modernization, but it also gave early owners a front-row seat to first-generation problems with no roadmap for solving them. Imagine dealing with an engine that most mechanics in your area have barely worked on. Longer diagnostic sessions, higher labor costs, and constant uncertainty about whether the next repair is going to hold. That was the reality with a 3.5-liter inline-5. Rough idling, misfires, excessive oil consumption, camshaft actuator failures, and cylinder head problems all surfaced as miles accumulated. And repairs were expensive because the engine's unusual design wasn't familiar to most shops. Electrical problems compounded everything, with faulty instrument clusters, intermittent gauges, blower motor failures, and body control module gremlins were all well documented. Premature suspension wear and early steering component replacement rounded out the picture. With so many weak points concentrated in so many areas, the 2004 Colorado is a very difficult used purchase to justify at this point. As bad as the 2004 was, the truck at number 1 carried almost every one of those problems forward, and buyers were still hoping for better. Number 1. 2005 Chevrolet Colorado. The 2005 Colorado had one job: improve on what defined the launch year. It didn't get there. Most of the same weaknesses followed the truck into its second year, with reliability improving only at the margins. Think about climbing into your truck every morning not knowing whether the speedometer is going to read accurately or whether the fuel gauge reflects what's actually in the tank. That wasn't an edge case. Instrument cluster failures became increasingly common on 2005 models, with gauges giving wrong readings or stopping altogether. Door locks, HVAC controls, and intermittent starting problems tied to faulty wiring all showed up consistently. The 3.5-liter inline-5 kept generating headaches, with valve timing actuator failures, ignition coil problems, coolant leaks, and overheating from failing thermostats all still on the table. And then there's the rust question. Anyone looking at a 2005 today needs to think carefully about where it spent its winters, because corrosion protection lagged behind competitors, and road salt exposure is going to be showing at this point. With the 2018, 2019, and 2022 all available at reasonable used market prices, there's no compelling reason to take on what the 2005 is carrying. Now, the good news. The model years that earned their reputation through hundreds of thousands of real-world miles. Number 3. 2019 Chevrolet Colorado. Think about what it feels like to buy a used truck and immediately wonder whether the previous owner was dealing with a problem you're now inheriting. That anxiety is real, and it's exactly what the 2019 Colorado is going to spare you from. By this model year, Chevrolet had spent several years working through the second generation's early growing pains. Transmission shudder complaints that had been everywhere on earlier trucks dropped off sharply, and the software gremlins that sent owners back to dealerships repeatedly had already been patched out. What's left is a truck that's going to deliver a genuinely smooth ownership experience. The engine lineup is another reason the 2019 earns its place here. Picture someone who hauls a trailer regularly but has no interest in the size or running costs of a full-size pickup. The Duramax 2.8-liter diesel was built for exactly that person, with outstanding fuel economy and towing figures that go well past what most midsize buyers will ever need. The V6 wasn't far behind, pushing past 7,000 pounds of towing capacity when properly equipped. Off-road buyers were covered too, with the ZR2's Multimatic DSS V-shocks, locking differentials, and wider track, making it one of the most capable factory off-roaders at any price. For anyone hunting a reliable used midsize truck, the 2019 is going to be hard to walk past. The 2019 is a strong choice, but the next model year might actually be the better value. And here's why. Number 2. 2018 Chevrolet Colorado. Here's a scenario a lot of used truck buyers know well. You find a model year priced attractively, but you're not sure whether you're getting a deal or inheriting someone else's headache. With the 2018 Colorado, that concern mostly goes away. It landed far enough from the 2015 redesign that the early problems had been ironed out, but old enough that used market pricing is genuinely attractive. Engineering revisions, updated transmission software, and tightened quality control all came together in a truck built to hold up. For anyone who's ever looked at a fuel bill after a long towing season and felt the sting, the Duramax combination of 369 pound-feet of torque and exceptional fuel economy changes the math on a used truck purchase entirely. The 3.6-liter V6 was delivering smooth, confident power that made daily driving and hauling feel effortless. Transmission complaints were still surfacing on some trucks, but far less frequently than on the 2015 and 2016 models. Most torque converter issues had been resolved through fluid changes and recalibrated software. As used buys go, the 2018 Colorado is one of the safer bets in the generation. The 2018 is dependable and refined, but if you want the version where virtually everything had been sorted, the number one spot is going to be even more convincing. Number 1. 2022 Chevrolet Colorado. There's a version of every long-running platform where the engineers have finally had enough time to get everything right, and for the second-generation Colorado, that version is the 2022. Owner satisfaction data and long-term reliability feedback both pointed in the same direction by this point. Very little left to complain about. Anyone who has wrestled with a laggy infotainment screen on a job site knows how fast a minor annoyance becomes a daily frustration. The 2022 addressed that directly. Response improved noticeably, materials stepped up, and build consistency was considerably stronger than early second-generation examples. The 3.6-liter V6 had become a thoroughly dependable unit, putting out 308 horsepower while keeping fuel economy reasonable, and the Duramax diesel was still available for buyers who wanted the best towing efficiency in the segment before it was discontinued. Both engines were benefiting from years of quiet refinement that had taken the uncertainty out of long-term ownership. For anyone who wants a mature, proven Colorado without paying new vehicle money, the 2022 is the one to find. The Colorado story comes down to one thing: knowing which version of the truck you're actually buying. The 2004 and 2005 brought first-generation problems that took years to understand. The 2015 repeated that pattern with a redesign that wasn't ready, but the 2018, 2019, and 2022 represent a truck that had finally grown into what it always should have been: dependable, capable, and worth the money. The 2022 sits at the top of that list for good reason, with refined powertrains, a tighter interior, and reliability data that makes a used purchase feel like a smart decision rather than a gamble. Get one of those later years, take care of it, and the Colorado is going to be one of the better calls you've made in the used truck market. Those would be Colorado's worst and best years, so with the right choice, you can buy yourself a truck that'll serve you well for many years. And if you think some other trucks don't require detailed research before buying, just check out our next video about the Nissan Frontier. While generally considered one of the most reliable trucks in the segment, it had some really bad years too.